Hello, everyone. Give me 1 second. Things are a little broken. Don't know if it did the right stream name, so we're just gonna do the intro. All right, good enough. Sure, why not? All right, hi everyone. We had some last-minute additions to the plans, so I'm a little unorganized. It's fine, don't worry about it. But good news, the first 10 minutes is me rambling anyway. So, hello. It feels like forever since I've seen you. That's a joke, because yesterday, the Ham Hock stream, I didn't forget. It's a good name. Yeah. Oh, while we're here, hello everybody. Colony 3 was kind enough to print me a little bacon. Let me see if yeah, it's so great. So it's just living on my desk right now. We're gonna put it right there. It's good stuff. I did get new foot pedals. Maybe you can see the problem right here. They're in a box. Thank goodness I showed you that side of it. Anyway, so I still got them here for my hands. Now, of course, we have our coin flip. I don't know if it's up and running. I'm going to be honest with you. Computer. 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 Computer.
Yes, Sergeant.
Ah, there it is. All right. It just need to be woken up. It's fine. Flip a coin. Flip a coin. There we go. It's just being
Coin is tails.
A little sleepy.
You're safe.
Yeah. Anyway, for those of you who might be new, we're going to try not to spill everything. To make the stream more interesting, a donation of 20 buckaroonies. It's not a small drink of apple juice there. Will get me to flip a coin. If that coin is heads, I drink this apple juice. I will only do 3, maybe if you're lucky, 4 of these. But, yeah. Also, I'm going to turn down the volume a little bit because it's very loud in my earballs. Hey, Daphne, thank you. Wheel of apple juice. Well, it's a coin of apple juice. Now it's a wheel of inconvenience, which I haven't fully set up. That's okay. Flip a coin.
Coin is heads.
We're
Drink.
starting off strong. There it is. All right. No, not 5. James, thank you so much. Just use the keyboard. Well, the problem is I type with keyboard. And honestly, the switch, the foot switch thing is the keyboard. Or it is a keyboard. It acts as a keyboard. It's just a keyboard input. So I have to map certain keyboard things to it, things I don't generally use. But gosh, I can't. I know it's over here near the num pad area. But I don't remember which ones. So this is just easier because I know left, middle, and right. I know what those do. I don't know what like slash, asterisk, plus, minus, delete would do. I don't know. It's just easier in my head. Now, they're nice and large, and I don't have to be like,
where are the things on my keyboard? I don't know. It's around here somewhere. Yeah, it's right there.
I don't have to do that because it's just big old button right there. Yeah. No. What kind of apple juice? It's Canadian. It's a well apple juice, if you will. So I don't feel bad. Oh, goodness. But about doing that. Judy, thank you so much. That's another one. Computer,
Yes, Sergeant.
flip a coin.
Coin is heads.
Ah,
Drink.
all right, folks. How dare you? First of all, how dare you? Oh, to be fair, last stream it was it's a lot of tails in a row. At least it's not the cinnamon stuff. Ugh. Not a fan of the cinnamon apple juice. There we go. Updates on donations for the gift basket and whatnot. The idea was floated by, I mean, I kind of think it's genius because we get to be a lot more inventive and creative with what we do for Ironton because of how incredibly generous all of you were. I think I do want to send gift baskets because I love gift baskets. It's the soldier in me. I love me a good care package. I'm a little stuck on myself. So we're thinking, because it turns out, I'm getting some messages here. I'm quiet. How dare all of you? How dare you? All right, hold on. I'll ramble into the microphone while I try to fix that. Yeah. Let me see. Oh, God, that didn't work at all. All right, I'll just go deaf. It's fine. Maybe that'll be better. Although, actually, this should be better. There we go. Yay! Problem solving live. I love it. We were thinking because a lot of people were affected by Chille shenanigans in and around the city center, and I didn't realize the full extent until I started watching the videos to make my own videos, because I will absolutely steal his content to prove him wrong, by all means. I mean, within reason, fair use, and all of that. But the idea was, why not? I haven't forgotten about this, by the way. I'm still I'm eyeballing it. I'm getting myself ready for it. The idea was, what if there was some sort of catered event, right? Like, hey, just like get some of the local restaurants to cater, to bring food in for all the people. And that would certainly be very, very helpful when it comes to helping the local businesses. And also, saying thanks to everybody. Still going to do gift baskets. We have enough donations because of your incredible generosity to make all that happen. Now, I know there's some people who are like, don't get the janitor a vacuum cleaner. That's ridiculous. That is not my choice. That's going to be up to Team Skeptic because it was his donations that are going into that. Although I believe I'm still going to get him a gift basket because hooray, gift baskets. And then we're looking into getting gift cards for like fuel cards, local businesses. The problem is in Ironton, there aren't many places that do gift cards. I think there's a relatively close Dunkin' Donuts, but I'd rather benefit the local bakeries. I don't know. We are. Every time I think we're getting close, another really good idea gets thrown at my face, and oh, that's genius. Hold on, scrap everything. We'll redo it. So we're working on it. We're making it happen. It's going to happen. So it's going to be great. It's going to be fine. Now, before I start rambling in a different direction, first of all, hello, everybody. Again, it's just nice to have you all here. I have a drinking problem. Should get out of the side of my face. Oh. Okay. That should make things interesting. Yeah, so Violet Wing says, getting him a vacuum cleaner is like getting your wife one for her birthday. I know. He's getting a gift basket. Team Skeptic wanted to do his own thing as well. We were not planning on all of that, but Team Skeptic was pretty mad about the whole janitor situation where Chille just unplugged his vacuum. And so it's kind of like, I mean, first of all, a nice vacuum. Oh, I love me a good vacuum. Don't get me wrong. I love me a good vacuum. And it ties directly into the situation, of course. And this would be, I presume, for home use as opposed to work. So that, like, if he is cleaning at home, he doesn't have to clean as much, right? He doesn't have to clean as often. Maybe we get him a robot vacuum cleaner. I don't know. I got to figure that out. But I know there are some concerns from some people. But I don't know. So, how about get Ironton a restraining order that Chille can't come anywhere in the state? That be kind of hilarious. There was, oh man, I was going through his comment section because his comment section, oh, invariably hilarious. And someone's like, oh, get a restraining order against the police. That way they can't harass you. First of all, you can get restraining orders against police officers if they're like constantly going to your house to be like, hey, we want to ask you these questions. Hey, we want to do this. You can. You could be like, hey, don't come onto my property. It doesn't work if there's a legitimate cause to arrest a person. The restraining order does not do anything. You can't get a restraining order against the entire department so that you cannot be arrested at all. That is a ridiculous thought. So the people in his comment section, wow, just nuts. Oh, wait, hold on. Scroll wheel. Your chats, a lot of chats. Let's see. Eviction notice to keep him out of Ironton. An eviction notice would get him out of wherever he's living, although I'm not sure he really is living anywhere. His current registered address is not, I don't believe, a residential building. I should check that, though. I was not the person who spearheaded that investigation. But someone said something, and I've lost it. Just a reminder that the robots will take his job eventually. Yes. Oh, man. See, you know I'm getting old when I get excited about vacuum cleaners. Oh, it's a whole thing. So I've lost what I was looking for. It's fine. It doesn't matter. But I digress. So the reason I was in such a right before the stream is because there's something I want to put out, some information. If you'll bear with me, I have a couple notes to keep myself on track. I have no idea what that means, but that's okay. We'll talk out of the stream. It's Rennie. She's giving me information, and I don't understand it. Rennie, message it to me in Discord. It will be easier for me to read it while pretending to do stream stuff. They'll multitask. Wink, wink. Anyway, I hope they didn't hear that, by the way. So, yeah, all right. So, some things I wanted to address. Let me pull up the notes. This is very last minute. So I have some notes to keep me on track. It won't work. I'll let you know that right now. Stop texting me. Stop. I will turn my phone off. I'll turn it off. Discord. Anyway. Where is it? Where did it go? It's here somewhere. Give me a second, folks. I just had it up. If it's gone, I will be upset. Nope. 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 Well, I might have done all that work for nothing. That's fun and exciting. Yeah, you'd love to see it. Where's this? Nope. It's all right. Well, we'll just do some other things. If you give me 1 second, actually, I might have. That might be it. Nope. Nope. Well, gosh, I wrote an entire thing. I don't know where it went. This might be it. Oh, no. Did I delete all of it by accident? You know, I might have. So, how's everyone doing? How are we? Yes, cue the soft transitional music. Let me get some music because I'm really concerned. There we go. Just like give me a couple minutes. Anyway. This is awkward and unfortunate history. Yeah, this is my life now. File version history. I don't know what that means. Do you guys know? You got anything? I don't know. I'm doing an arty that's that's right. All right. File version history. Version history. See version history. Oh, here we go. Well, it might be gone forever. Unless it's this. Nope, it's definitely not that. Well, folks, I had things. I'm going to try to remember the things unless I put it here. I got one last check. Yeah, this was super last minute. And it's entirely gone. Unless I put it somewhere else. Nope, it's gone forever. That's fine. All right, so no, it was Google Docs. I just was like, there is no file anymore. So I honestly have no idea what happened, and like I kind of just want to figure it out because now I'm just like, where did it go? What? How did this happen? See, it's the 8th, so it'd be the 8th. Open 516, open 516. Polar Wolf, thank you so much. Says, do I have a P.O. box? I don't. I want to get that figured out this week, though, because now I have an EIN, so I can make a business P.O. box. We had one, and then there were issues, and then I never redid it. But I'd love to get a challenge coin. That would be amazing. Thank you so much. All right. Well, we're just gonna do this live. We're like I always do. We're just gonna do whatever. It's gonna be great. I'm not worried about it. Are you worried about it? I'm not worried about it. He's fine. Okay, cool. So anyway, there was some concerns about some things that Chille has said that some people in the community brought up. And I wanted to say, yes, let me talk about that. Recover unsafe Google Docs. Okay, well, hold on, because people are giving me suggestions to Google Docs. And I'll be honest, there was a lot of info, and I really don't want to lose all of it. Let's see. All right. Oh, we do have a P.O. box. Oh, okay, good. Okay, well, we're getting the P.O. box information tomorrow. That's fine. All right. Go ahead, click on File on the top left menu and click Version History. Yep, did that. Yep. Way ahead of you. Didn't work. That's fine. It's not, though. What? Yep, it's just gone. Save addition to the file. Hold on. File on the top left menu. Okay, I'm on the top left menu. There is no file. There's no option for file. It does not exist. So that's not going to happen. It's current version for 4 p.m. which I'm pretty sure is the one that I had, and it's gone. It's not. It's the internet. It's on the internet, folks. It's Google Docs. It's not on my computer. Anyway, we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. All right, that was a solid waste of, I don't know how long that was. We're just getting a little shaky now. That's not true. I'm just gonna wet the old whiffle. Rebooting won't do anything. What are you talking about, reboot? It's on the internet. It's an internet file. It is not saved on my computer in any way. Anyway. Let's see. I don't even, I'm almost tempted to just not talk. It's fine. I'm going to talk about it. All right. But all of my information is, I don't have the numbers anymore. It's fine. So Chille's made some claims. Chille's made some claims that people in Ironton are kind of concerned about. One of them being, and it's gone. It's permanently gone. We're fine. We're moving past it. It's fine. Shh. Distractions. Anyway, but thank you. He has made some claims. He has made some claims that I'm gonna try to find because I no longer have all the links which had the timestamps. It's okay. I do have the videos up. Okay. So let's boop.
Brother or a cousin or a friend or a lover who's been locked away in these rehab clinics and they haven't received due process of law. That's how we win this game.
Okay, I want to start right here. Chille would not know due process of law if it slapped him across the face in the Oscars. Just the first thing I wanted to say. He does not, for someone who pretends to be a constitutional expert, who pretends to have studied law for 20 years, he hasn't. That's a lie. He's made a lot of contradicting statements about that. That will be a future video. No, he does not understand any of this. We'll get to that. Stop it. I had to address it. We're going to keep going.
That's why there's so much, I can't say anything else.
Because you have nothing else. You have no information. You're lying to people.
Such an enlightening day. It's been, who runs it? Mr. Adams runs the stars. Who owns it? Who makes money? Who's making money from these rehab?
So context, he's trying to figure out who owns the rehab centers in and around Ironton to see, I don't know. He's trying to establish that the Ironton government makes money by sending people to these clinics. Let me give you a little more from him.
Are some of the judges involved? Do the judges own the rehab?
No, they don't. It's easy to check. Sorry, just hold on.
Court personnel, is the bailiff, are the guards involved in the rehabilitation clinics? Are they making money off the rehabilitation clinics? Lambert, yes. I've heard the name Lambert.
He has no idea what it means, though. He has absolutely no idea. So he's trying to go over, oh, yeah, are they making money? I'm hearing rumors they're making money. And then he's sort of kind of reporting that they are, you know, like there's a mutual agreement where they're both benefiting, like, haha, by screwing people over without due process of law. But, like, prove it. Prove there's no due process of law. Just because you don't understand how law works does not mean there's no due process of law. This is pretty simple stuff. I don't know what he's talking about with Randy Lambert. I have no idea. But he's asking who owns the, let's see, Star Rehabilitation? I have no idea. Who owns Mended Reed Rehabilitation? He talks about Lawrence County Recovery. He asks us about South Hope, which I believe is actually Southern Hope Rehabilitation. I can confirm that Lawrence County Recovery and Southern Hope Rehabilitation are LLCs. They are filed as LLCs. It's not a government entity, right? So it's not like it's owned by the government. As far as, is it owned by people who work in the government? No. You can check that LLC information. In fact, in his comment section, we have Kathy Ross here. who says, Lawrence County Recovery is owned by my family. We have no connection to anyone in an elected position. Our information is very easy to find. We are very open regarding who we are and what we do. And that's true. It is very easy to find, actually. Chille is not a criminal investigator. He's not any investigator. He's not a reporter, although he does have some protection of freedom of press. We can get to that in a second, though. There's another thing I want to talk about that's going to go into that. Anyway, what are these? I haven't checked these replies. I'm very curious. Eyes wide open. Okay, bud. Says LLC, corporation, straw buyers, board of directors, loans. Wow, so much investigation to do. I have no idea what straw buyers means. Mark Prater asks, where does the bulk of your profit come from? Private insurance, state government, or the federal government? First of all, HIPAA is kind of none of your business, dude. But here's the thing. Here's the thing with all of this. In the state of Ohio, there are certain things that I believe require a person to be put in rehabilitation. That's not Ironton's fault. The drug court isn't like, hey, Ironton, want some extra cash? No, it's probably actually cheaper to send them to rehabilitation. And for someone who's like, oh, prisons are dungeons, like, isn't rehabilitation a better option? Because sure, you are detained to that area, you can't leave, but you're getting better help. You're being, better prepared to integrate or reintegrate into society, as opposed to stay in that cell, work out, don't get shivved, right? Like, why? It's a problem because there are people who are like, yay, Chille Decastro is making changes, but also like, bruh, how are you not able to see through all of this nonsense? It's such nonsense. He's like, prisons are dungeons. Also, rehab is a bad thing. How dare we help the people who have issues? How dare we? Like that, stop. No, that does not make sense. Speaking of drugs, though, because rehabilitation sometimes involves drugs. Someone did send me some very interesting information about Chille and his gun ownership and whether or not you can have a concealed carry permit if you are a user of marijuana, because it is still federally illegal, and that's something I have to look into. So for the person that sent that, thank you so much. I do have to look into that more. There's a lot to look into. Oh my god! But so private insurance is going to take care of some of it. The government is going to pay for some of it. I don't know how the government is benefiting financially, other than saving money by not putting someone in prison potentially, although I assume the rehab centers aren't that cheap to operate. And I assume there probably is would there be some taxpayer money involved? I don't know. But like the whole claim is like, I can't even figure it out because his claim does not make sense. He doesn't elaborate. He doesn't go into any detail. And Aaron, thank you so much, says, I'm behind by at least 2 spins. What? Is that true? Because I did 2 spins. It was heads both times. Paul Carroll. Oh, you're good. I believe you're here because Rennie is telling me that you're here. Says that Chille found one local attorney listed as the agent for a rehab facility, and he extrapolated from that, claiming the judges and prosecutors own the rehab clinics. What a stupid thought. Not for you, Paul, but from Chille, of course. Oftentimes, when people have an LLC, they will have the registered agent of that business be a lawyer so that all the documents for the LLC go through that lawyer, either out or in. So if someone's filing paperwork against the LLC, the lawyer gets it and then can alert the owners and operators of the business. There's an entire business, like all over the country, there are businesses that are specifically for running LLCs as attorneys so that you can deal with a lot of the legal paperwork that needs to go back and forth. More reason to know that Chille doesn't know what the heck he's talking about. So I don't know how these rehab facilities are being paid. I do know that the ones I have checked are not government entities. And while the government sometimes sends people there, that's probably a better alternative to prison. Although treatment for drug abuse, There is no blanket solution. Otherwise, we'd be using it. So what works for some people might not work for other people. Shocking, I know. It's crazy. Now, something I want to address, because this was also brought up, and I thought it was a great thing to talk about, is if you have a problem, if you have an addiction problem, if you have a mental health problem, if you're going through some sort of crisis, and you need help, the earlier you get help, sometimes earlier is better. Not always, but sometimes. I know on this channel, when I talk about people going through some sort of crisis, either mental or drug related, it's usually in the context of an arrest, because that's what's interesting. That's what's entertaining is, I'm not talking about the crisis. I'm usually talking about the arrest, but it might also have something to do with drugs or mental issues. That is a problem, and I am certainly partially responsible for contributing to it. We see a lot of people having issues, having bad days, and the police arrest them. And to be fair, there are certain lines that when crossed, the police have to make an arrest. I do want to let you all know that there are agencies, there are programs in your area that are designed and ready to help people with those types of issues. The sooner you get help, the easier it might be. And in fact, if you're having issues, you can get the police involved, and they do not have to arrest you to get help. If you go to your local department and say, oh my God, I think I'm going to do something terrible, I need help, they have all that information, and I'm sure they'd be happy to help. I've given that information out to a lot of people, and in some circumstances, it is a mandatory thing. I have to get you that information, and if you decline it, I have to get a signature for it, because it's a mandatory thing. And that's not a problem for me. I'm more than happy. I have given out my work phone number to people before, being like, hey, this is a fixable thing. Here's how you can fix it. I'm going to check up on you. If things don't work out, call this number. Now, I will not always have this phone. It will be the investigator on duty who has this phone. These are my hours that I'm working. However, every single investigator in my department will be aware that if you call and you ask for me, I am to be woken up at any time. I don't care if it's 3 a.m. They will wake me up. I will wake up and I will address what I can at that time. And then when it comes time to address it during the workday, where things might be more doable, I will do everything I can. I'll drop what I'm doing. I'll miss PT. I'll whatever. I will help. And there are a lot of officers, investigators, detectives, sheriffs, deputies, all of that. They're the exact same way. And I do want to remind everyone, police officers, people you're dealing with are human. Everyone else, police officers are human too. Something that seems to be often forgotten. And as a police officer, I know it's very tempting to try to protect yourself emotionally by making everything its numbers, its statistics. You know, if I don't think of these people as people, I don't have to recognize how terrible people can be. And the civilians, sometimes it's very difficult to justify what police are doing without trying to turn them into something inhumane. Now, there are a few issues with that as well. Is sometimes the issue is you don't understand what they're doing, and therefore it seems incorrect when it's not the case. But that's not always the case. And there are people like Chille who benefit from making the police seem like evil villains because it gets him money. So there are some issues with that. It's a very complicated thing, and I'm sure if I had all my notes in front of me, they're gone forever. I would be able to address this a little bit better. I can tell you that Ironton and Lawrence County in 2021. 2017, they were the 13th highest overdose. As far as counties go in Ohio, they were rated number 13 out of however many for overdose deaths. In 2021, they were number 1. In 2021, I think there were 17 overdose deaths. And in 2020, there was something like 13. So, and that's in 2021, I believe there were 70 overdoses reported to police. And police, I think, maybe had something like 153 arrests, something like that. Don't have the numbers in front of me. It's fine. So there obviously is an issue. Like, 70 overdoses is a lot. People are dying. So imagine being like, oh, rehab centers, bad. No. Now, to be fair, he's probably saying rehab centers are benefiting from putting people in rehab. But gosh, so are the people in rehab, I imagine. That's kind of the point. Anyway, speaking of police being humans, there's an officer that Chille is targeted, where he has people, or has a girl from the high school reporting that there was an inappropriate interaction or repeated inappropriate interactions between herself and a former police officer of Ironton. I have some issues with that. First of all, my understanding is from people in Ironton, they've said that the police officer was a super nice guy. People really like him. I don't know him. I can't confirm this. That's what I'm told. And that he's probably not happy about this. Obviously, he's not happy about this. To my understanding, I found zero evidence of any reports of sexual misconduct. No evidence at all. Apparently, there are allegedly some Snapchats. Oh, but like, surely you would save those, right? Now, I used to be a criminal investigator, and I've worked as an investigator in the private sector as well. I can tell you that Chille is a really, really garbage investigator. Really, really garbage. And so he's talking to this person making these claims without any factual evidence, which very well could set him up for a defamation per se lawsuit, which kind of hope it does. I'm not going to push anyone to do it, but I kind of hope to see it happen. And his whole thing is, but it's a confidential source, so you can't figure out if that information is true or false. Well, defamation per se doesn't necessarily require the information to be proven true or false. It just needs to be established that the person making the statement made the statement without establishing whether or not it was true, with negligently, basically. Our Dark Messenger, thank you so much, by the way. Shucks. Sorry, I'm trying to keep all my stuff straight. Otherwise, I would say hi for longer. Chille could easily be on the receiving end of a lot of lawsuits. And honestly, looking at it, it doesn't seem inappropriate for that to happen, given the facts. Now, he's using a voice changer on this girl, I believe, who's making these reports. Okay, so it could be anybody. It could be a dude. It could be me, right? Like, I have a thing. It's not great, but, I can change my voice as well.
I can be a baby.
It's a whole thing, right? It could be anybody. Now, we don't know who it is. We have no evidence of any actual anything at all. So the fact that he's still putting this out without doing further investigations, like, sometimes I'm very slow to put out information because I want to check everything. If I go down a rabbit hole, I want to reach the end of that rabbit hole so I can organize everything the most effective way. Sometimes that means I release information despite having it first after a few other people. That's fine. I have no problem with that because I want to be correct. I want to be putting things out that are accurate. Okay? Chille does not care. He just wants to put out things that will get him money, that will further the grift. Okay? It's a problem because he's hurting real people without any evidence, and he doesn't care. He does not care because Ironton is nothing to him. These aren't real people. He does not care. So, it's a thing. Regarding his confidential sources, Ohio has shield laws to protect sources. They protect sources for employees of newspapers and employees of broadcast radio and television. He does not meet the criteria to fall under those shield laws. He is not protected by those shield laws. In Ohio, I believe, I've not read the case, but I believe Ohio has case law that establishes there are situations in which a person who is the recipient of a libel lawsuit can be compelled legally to reveal their confidential source. I tell you, the Ohio shield law does not protect him. In fact, the federal shield law, there are also situations where you can be compelled to reveal your sources. He's kind of screwed. So, anyway, I think that covers everything I wanted to cover. Just that people in Ironton are kind of upset about this. Because he's making a ruckus, and he's trying to make a bunch of statements that he can't prove. And these are real human beings. These are real human beings, ladies and gentlemen, that he's attacking. But I do want to say, if he's making claims that the police officer retired or left the force, whatever, because of because of alleged sexual misconduct, my understanding is that no, he left because police work just wasn't for him, and there's no evidence to establish that wasn't the reason he left. At no point, it doesn't make sense. So I wanted to. I spent time. I spent a lot of time putting that together. Fortunately, it's very fresh in my mind. So I think I got everything I wanted to get out. Oh, but it's a whole. Butch says, "You hear that, people of Ironton? You're not real people. To the contrary, they are very much real people." But anyway, I promised you guys emails. I said that in the title of this was, he threatened me. I put it in quotations because it's a conditional threat, more or less. It's just that he established that if I was around him, he would hurt me, essentially. Howard Gavin, thanks so much, by the way. Is Chille hiding somewhere? He very well could be. But, yeah. Rogue Nation says, if you boot me, you will lose one of the 3,000 views this video will get. Okay. Darn. Not really concerned. But you do you, boo. Behave yourself or I will boot you and I won't feel bad about it. So, hey, Baseface, thank you. Oh, we haven't seen this in a while. Do it. Do it. I'm going to start reading it. It's just going to go. Been a minute. Happy Friday, all. It's nice drink. 0.5 ounces simple syrup, 1 dash of Angostura bitters, and orange bitters, 2 ounces tequila, float 3 ounces of high. Wait, I need to read it. It's scrolling too much. And orange bitters, 2 ounces tequila, float 3 ounces of high ABV beer, and serve with chili to garnish. Oh, this is swanky. Why? Oh? I see what happened. Okay, I'm going to trigger that remotely because I gotta. Little break before we get into the emails. Oh, by the way, thank you guys for tuning in. I know it's been a little bit of a mess early stream. We're going to get back into what exactly my plans were, which, don't worry about it, which is basically reading the entirety of Chille's email conversation with me for the context with fun voices. I'm going to make him a baby voice. That's my go-to. It's a fun one. But first, I gotta trigger that that alert because it's hilarious and I haven't seen it in a while. So the alert, by the way, for if you donate $37 exactly, it does a Jeremy DeWitt themed alert because Jeremy DeWitt scored -37 on the polygraph that he took for Dr. Phil. And regardless of whether or not you believe in polygraphs, the face he made was incredible. So. Stand by. I'll put a video on his jock sock. We might have to. Patriot Breadman, careful though. Don't commit crimes. Don't assault him. Don't. I guess you could probably yell at him within reason. You know, can't threaten him. I don't want to see any of you get in trouble. And I know how frustrating it is. I really, really do. Be cautious. Please. Let's see. All right. Alerts. Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, boop.
This is a
What?
test super
No,
chat
wait,
alert for
that's-
$64.
Stop it. That's not what I wanted. All right. That's okay. That's the wrong one. I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually test it, but what? Now my lights are a little broken. That's fine. I've just broken everything. This stream's a mess, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Might not have done it anyway. That's all right. All right. Well, everything's broken. It's fine. My lights are broken. The stream is broken. My notes are deleting themselves. It's okay. It's fine. We don't have to worry about it. A charity fight between myself and Rogue Nation, says Rando. I would enjoy seeing that. All right. Hold on. I have to fix. I don't have to fix. Don't know that I have to fix my lights. All right. Missed at least two $20 coin flips at the beginning. No, I did the coin flips at the beginning. I did those. They were both heads. Anyway, yeah, if this is your first time on the stream, I feel like it's usually not this bad. There we go. All right. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but I could. All right. I'll deal. Computer. Wait. Computer.
Yes, Sergeant.
There it is. Flip a coin.
Coin is tails. You're safe.
Well, we tried, folks. Something quick. I'll be honest with you. This is not as large as you think. A lot of that interior space. It's not very spacious. All right. That'll do it for me. I missed the second one. Well, 4 coin flips. I did 2. What? Let me confirm that. I feel like I'm being bamboozled. There's 20. There's 20. Oh, you did. My God. You know what? I'm sorry for doubting you. Well, nope, you're right. All right, I'll do one more flip. It's fine. Hold on. Wait. Because I can check now. I have a way. I can do it. All right, we have Judy. We have Aaron. We have Judy. And you know what? Okay. Flip a coin.
Coin is heads. Drink.
All right. I missed John Tom. I'm sorry, John. It's just a mess. Everything's a mess. Whoa. John was 10, not 20. Whoa. Unless there was another one from John. I'm so sorry, everyone. Oh, it's been a crazy couple hours. It's the last couple hours. Butch Cason says, Chille is fighting for our freedom and our God-given rights. Well, he's really bad at it. That's, police have been violating people's rights for way too long. Overturn Terry v. Ohio. Well, the first thing is you spelled Terry v. Ohio wrong. So that's not a great start there. He's not fighting for your freedoms. He's making you angry and taking your money is what he's doing. That is what he's doing. Now, do police violate rights? Yeah, it occasionally happens, sure. But he's making these claims of basic police work that are not violation of rights and saying, but that does violate rights. No, anyone who knows anything about law and police work knows that no. And there's so much content for me to make out of it because so much of it's wrong and provably so. So, if you're going to say that, oh, he's fighting for what's right, and saying that I'm wrong, provide evidence because honestly, nobody has so far. It's just bootlicking. Chille's right. Prove it. No one's been able to. It's nuts. I leave those comments up. I even pin some of them to be like, everyone look at this nonsense. It's nonsense. All right, John.
Catch up on drinks.
Oh, there you go. All right. Daphne, thank you as well. All right. We'll do one more. No. I'm not doing more than 4. So that's unhealthy. Computer.
Yes, Sergeant.
Flip a coin.
Coin is heads. Drink.
All right, that's the last one. Last call. All right, this is number. It's number 3. I don't know what number we're on. Yeah, heck, why not? That's some crazy apple juice. It's fine. Show the coin. The coin. There's no coin. There's no physical coin. There's no physical coin. It's all digital. It's a pure 50-50 thing. I would love to get a coin, but it's just a sound effect. Maybe I could like build a launcher. I probably could. So at $20 it activates a thing and launches a coin. Just get a little tiny solenoid and a spring. That's doable, ladies and gentlemen. I just bought a 3D printer. I couldn't do it. Hey! Thank you, commentator auditor. Kiss me every time. Oh no, Artie's watching me. Artie, I'm pulling a U. I'm pulling a U right now. All right, commentator auditor says Chille spews out unverified information as 100% fact, which causes anger amongst a few individuals and fails him to continue putting out the false content that he does. Yeah, basically. And you'll see, I think, in the future, near future, his content continue to escalate into some craziness because he started actually addressing sovereign citizen stuff, being like, I had no idea. This is so interesting. Not because he believes it, I presume, but because his audience does. And he wants to appeal to his audience to make money. It's about making money. Now, about the 3D printer. Look, this was just so fun. From Colony 3. Thank you so much, by the way. I was like, I have to. I've been wanting a 3D printer for like 2 years now. And I did not buy it with the donations. It was from my own hard-earned money. Yeah. Oh, God, it's so good. And I designed some stuff for the stream. The members have seen it. Some of the designs, they're garbage designs. It's fine. I might put an updated image of the actual 3D model that I created for it. Not that I'm going to tell you exactly what it is yet. But it required a large print bed. And buying the print was pretty much the cost of a 3D printer anyway. So, and Colony 3 was like, I'll make it for you. I'm like, I don't want to. I've been wanting one anyway. And so it's not because I'm like, Colony 3, suck it. I don't want your prints. This was the final straw. I'm like, I gotta. So I appreciate that though. But it's in a box. It arrived today. Anyway, so let's read some of these emails. Full context. Paul Carroll says X Factor Law, which is one of the people that Chille has been like, X Factor Law. X Factor Law only has 2 videos on his account, one of which is him addressing Chille's Arizona case. Oh boy, I can't wait to look into that. Oh boy. Anyway, Butch Cason says, "This is what you people want: serving and protecting your community. Functional alcoholic at best." So I only actually consume apple juice on Fridays, by the way, and I don't work in a public capacity. I think you've been misled, my dude. But have fun with the ad hominem attacks, right? Addressing the fact that I consume apple juice on streams for the entertainment of others doesn't make me wrong. But I'd love to hear more from you. This is going to be great. So while he's figuring out his next incredible jab at my, I don't even know what, let's look at these emails. Let's see. Here we go. Now, folks, he's already put out a video on this. He deleted it. I'm guessing because he didn't really get a good reaction. People are like, hey, bro. Oh, God. And then I got called out for putting out some of these emails out of context. So I always intended to put these out. And because he's publicly released them already, there should be no issues from him about me releasing them on my channel. So, hi, everyone. It's good to have the Artie Raid Artie, for those of you who don't know, is Artie's Corporate Fiction. He's another channel. He's an actual attorney, though. He knows a lot more than I do about court procedures and all of that good fun. Paul Carroll as well, although I don't believe he has a channel. Both of them very intelligent, educated individuals. And go check out Artie and say nice things about Paul into the universe, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. All right. So let me give you some context. So I had a stream about Chille, and I was like, wow, this guy is ridiculous. I had no idea it was going to explode. He's like a little mini Jeremy DeWitt. Oh, I don't like it. Anyway, I could stop at any time, I swear. That's what they all say. And so I was doing a stream, and he's like, oh, debate me, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro. And I have to say this a lot to people who are like, debate me. I'm like, I'm in the middle of a stream. I promise these people something. So email me, and we can set something up. So he, being the person begging for the debate, emailed me. And these are the emails. And he will be played by a baby, and I will be played by my usual sassy self. So, from Chille Decastro.
When are you available for a debate? I'll send you a link to join. Just me and you. I don't need anybody's help. Let me know. Chille.
Now, I don't know what he means. I don't need anybody's help. But cool. I think you do. I think you do need some help. And I respond. Ahem. I think you may have been misled. If you are interested in a debate, it will be on my channel. Let me know what times you are available, and I'll check my schedule. Yeah, so he's like, oh, I'll send you a link. No, you're begging for the debate, which means I get to make a few decisions on that. I'm not the one coming to you. You're coming to me. So if you want the debate, it can be right here. Now, having seen how Chille debates on Team Skeptic's channel and on some of the podcasts he's done and all that, or whatever, it's not pretty. He's not very good at it because he likes to devolve into a bunch of nonsense and insults. And so I was like, cool, let's do it on mine. We can moderate it. I can give my moderator control. She will mute me. She's done it in the past for these types of things. And I will behave myself because I'm a professional and an adult. But he took offense to that. So let me keep going here. Also lists one of his LLC or his incorporated whatever. I don't even know. It doesn't make sense. Now Joshua, thank you so much, by the way. It says I don't think anyone can provide the help Chille needs. Fair point, Joshua. Oh, that's gonna do the thing, isn't it? I'll wait. It's fine. I'll wait. Now a lot of people are like, oh, Chille just talks to hear himself talk. It's verbal diarrhea. To be fair, a lot of that can be said about me as well. So, I hesitate to really call him out on that. It should do it. It's always when I'm not expecting it. I don't think I have a delay set, but I feel like there's a delay. But I didn't do it. I'll sing it for you, Joshua. Our Lord and Savior, Jesus, Daddy, P-Boys. There you go. All right. That is not pretty. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So, more emails. Boop.
Oh, no, you coward. Oh, no. There's no debate when you sit there and make commentary. A debate is when people... Excuse me. A debate is when two people debate an issue. When they talk about the issue.
Yes, that was the plan. I don't know where he's confused.
I'm going to go with your coward. You won't meet me on a live debate.
I literally would have. I intended to. I don't know what he's getting at, but more lies and nonsense. It's fine.
And if you will, I'm available on Friday night, March 18th. A video on your channel is not a debate. Man, you guys are so dumb. It's incredible. Chille. Hashtag overturn Terry vs. Ohio. Oh.
By the way, for what's his face, this is how you spell Terry. It's Terry, not Terr. I. I know I and Y sound similar. They're very different letters. Very different parts of the alphabet. Now, I don't... A video on my channel is not a debate. Yeah, but a live debate would be a debate on my channel. I honestly don't understand the confusion here. I literally have no idea what he's talking about. But I get sassy. Because of course I do. It's what I do. Son, you begged me for a debate last night, and I agreed to invite you to a live stream at a later date, which is fair. I do believe I said that during the live stream that I would invite him. To make that happen, we haven't even started, and you're already getting things wrong. Because he is. Shocking, I know.
Son, I'm older than you.
Then you might want to act like it, but I digress.
Or are you using a racial slur towards me? Friday night, 6 p.m.
What time zone? I mean, come on. Did he say time zone up here? No, he didn't. So, professionalism, dude. This is pretty basic stuff. This is like super basic stuff. Anyway, I'm putting the commentary. Look, he didn't want to debate me, so now we get the commentary. That's fine. That's on him. He also blocked me before I could even... I didn't even say... Did I say anything on this channel? I think he just immediately blocked me because he's like, this guy's a threat. That's my theory. Anyway.
Challenge. You're a smaller channel. I'm giving you a boost and a spanking. Ooh.
Yeah, no, thank you. Consent, dude. Buy me dinner first, at least. My God.
You'll get clashed, dude.
I guess we'll never find out, but I kind of doubt it.
I've been studying Terry for 20 years. I can't wait. I'll effing destroy you. You won't show.
I definitely intended the show. And keep in mind, he does say that he's been studying Terry for 20 years. That does not mesh with some of the other statements he's made. He's a liar. He's been lying to you. Morenchins! It's good to have you. Thank you so much. Says, guy needs to chili out. That's good. Been a while. Look great, bro. Oh, no. You flatterer, you. Thank you. So, Arcade of Truth says, but to be fair, BB has been attacking Chille several times. I've been putting out information that establishes he's incorrect. If he wanted to address this like men, he could have done the debate. But we're about to find out why that never happened. Anyway. Oh, and then he sends a second email, by the way.
Gotta get that cock stick out of your throat and backside to speak properly.
Where did that come from? Okay, dude. Like, let's calm down a little bit.
See, I know. Wait, no.
I've gone too far ahead.
Bear with me. We'll see if that's possible. I highly doubt it. See, I know you're a tiny troll who just wants light. You have no purpose or mission. It's not that I want to give you a boost. It's that I want to show the world you're a dunce cap.
Now, apparently he didn't want to do that because it never happened. Shocking, I know. But I digress. No, I'm suggesting you're a child. Remember, he thought I was saying a racial slur when I called him son. Based on your inability to act like an adult. I'd love to hear your logic that would establish son as a racial slur, though. Oh, sweetie, because he sent the second email and I responded to it. That's adorable. Make sure you keep an eye on my channel between now and the debate for a demonstration on how to present actual facts about the topics you discuss.
Son and boy were both used to be racial dominant.
He likes to pretend a lot of things are based on race incorrectly. I still have no idea what he's talking about here. For the record, son is also used to address people younger than you. And obviously the context was he's acting like a child. It's pretty clear. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway.
Friday, 6 p.m.
Still no word on the time zone.
I know you're scared because you won't be able to argue with me with facts, case law, or historical relevance. Yes or no, coward?
I mean, I already gave him a yes, just not on his channel because that would be dumb. Right? I would go to a third channel, no problem. Hosted by someone else, a neutral party. I think it's pretty clear that I'm very able to argue him with facts, case law, or historical relevance. I've been doing that since this email exchange on March 13th. Just like, cool, let me address all the nonsense you're putting. There's so much nonsense. Oh my God. I can't address all of it. I'd love to, though. Before I keep going, though, Alex Sargent, thank you, says, I would pay to see Chille and Jeremy argue. That would be incredible. Taco and Yoshi Gaming says, just make up a story and he will fall for it hook, line, sinker. He seems not to do intel on stories sent to him if it has his viewpoint. I know. No, I'm not going to ruin this. I promise. I'm not going to tell you. I know what you're talking about. But yeah, no, he does zero fact checking or background checking or anything like that. He just goes, that aligns with what I want. Brah, and puts it out there. Yeah, that's a pretty good sign that it's a scam. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a really strong indicator, but let's keep going. He sends a second email.
Oh, sweetie, I can hold you down and dominate you.
Whoa! Ugh, not my jam. And remember, I did call him sweetie first, because that is the thing I do when I'm just like, oh, you are not worth any of my respect. Sweetie. Oh, sweetie. No. Rennie taught me that one. Thank you, Rennie. So he got upset by that. He got really upset about that.
I'm your daddy, not your sweetie. Get it right, copsucker.
Sorry, hit the mute button. Kind of gross. I'm not a big fan of the whole daddy thing. If that's, I'm not going to kink shame. It is not my thing, though. Actually, that's what I addressed. Whoops, turns out I'm consistent with my responses. I don't kink shame, but you're not exactly my type. I'm going to have to decline the domination, champ, but I'm sure there are plenty of other men in California who would love to call you daddy. Now that, I feel, is a solid joke. That is a solid response. And look, this isn't like, oh, gay is bad. No, I consider myself an ally, 100%. I have no problem with that. I also think Orlando Bloom is a babe. All right. Now, would I sleep with him? Actually, I'm not going to answer that question. It's Orlando Bloom. Okay, let's just look. All right, but this was not to insult the LGBTQ plus community by any means. This was just like, bro, your comments are a little odd. And you've set me up for the perfect response. So it's a whole thing. Yeah, Daddy Blue. No. And then I respond, son is also something children are called. Well done. I've already agreed to debate you on my channel with a moderator to make sure it is conducted in a fair manner. That doesn't scare you, right? We wouldn't want to be calling you a coward, would we? No, I've identified the fact that he used a coward as a weapon. So obviously, I feel like it's going to be effective against him because he assumes that it is effective. And the reason we can assume that it is effective, or he assumes it is effective, is because he is affected by it. I can guess that he does not like being called a coward. Folks, I was a professional interrogator for the United States Army, okay? You're just making it easier for me in a typed out conversation where I have the time to really think out some devastating comments. So, not the best idea. Certainly not the best idea. But he responds like an idiot.
You made a video about me, but won't face me. The public will love it, coward.
And they kind of actually did like it. Where are your videos about me, guy? Public will love it. Of what are you talking about? My brain hurts. Thank you, by the way. Says a Roomba named Chille with red glasses. No! Also, yeah, the whole handcuff obsession. Like, is that a kink for him? I don't know. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just the guy's an idiot. His kinks have nothing to do with that. He's just an idiot because he's an idiot. So the whole thing, Charles Say, thank you so much, says the address Chille listed in his email belongs to the Hubaloo Venture Corporation. According to their website, it appears they still occupy said suite. Well, that's interesting. Rennie, that isn't the same thing we found for his dad, was it? There it is. Did he admit he was gay? More power to him. That's fine by me. Archangel Truth says, BB, you would never say sweetie in prison. I guarantee you would be ripped a new one. Yeah, so I'm not a complete idiot. I know when calling someone sweetie is or is not a good idea. I also wouldn't call someone sweetie in a meeting with the board of a corporation. You okay? This is pretty simple stuff. See, in the context of this conversation, there are zero issues calling him sweetie. Now, you are implying, I imagine, that calling someone sweetie in prison would cause violence against you, which makes me think you are also implying that calling Chille sweetie to his face would cause him to assault me in a criminal manner. That's not the argument you think it is. But, okay. Professional interrogator for the United States Army, guy. Archangel, I can't believe you haven't figured out you do not want to do this with me. Taco, thank you so much. Says maybe him and Chauncey can meet Master and Daddy Law. No. Anyway, let's keep going. And, wait, sorry.
And, there we go. I'm not gay. You want to call me sweetie? Just know that I can beat the hell out of you. Under 60 seconds.
Violent real quick. Real quick. And this isn't his first thing of violence. His first thing of violence was that he was going to dominate me. Which is like, bro, you don't need to go to that place that soon. Like, work towards it. You want to pretend that you're not a violent person, and then within like 5 emails, say that you're going to dominate. How many was it? 1, 2, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He says he'll F and destroy me and crush me. That could be debate related. Then we see 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it was 10 emails. Then 10 emails. Let's see, 6/16. Yeah, within 2 hours, he was already becoming very violent in 10 emails. There's a whole thing. Anyway, let's keep reading. Oh, Judy, thanks so much. Says, did you ever send a gift basket to Pete Barnes? It's never too late, you know. I'll chip in. Now, there's an idea. Blue Vaughn says, why debate someone who's insane? Well, the entertainment value, I imagine. Now, if he's truly like a truly mentally ill person, I would not debate if I recognize the issues. Potentially. And if Delete Laws isn't here, gosh, I hope he's learning. One Golf, thank you so much. Says I never had to say I'm not gay. Good to have you here, by the way. I still feel bad that I didn't know who you were, and it's like, isn't that guy a sovereign citizen? My bad. Understandable. Where my brain was. Well, my bad. There was a debate that you were in on Artie's. Oh my God, it was a delight. It was a delight to watch you do your thing. So it was, I think it was the Moorish American, maybe. I don't know. I just want to let you know that I thoroughly enjoyed your method. It was like I was listening to a courtroom audiobook. It was so good. Anyway, yeah, Mr. Nonviolence. Yes. MOS for professional interrogator for the Army. Might reclass to that. Sounds like a good one. 31 Bravo. If you go DST or MPI, you get to do criminal interrogations. 31 Delta would be a CID agent. They do a lot of that. So it's not technically an MOS, but that was certainly a part of my job for a solid 4 years. And then a little bit. Patrol MPs don't do it as much necessarily, but it still happens. But I did 4 years investigations, so you know. All right, let's see.
Then know that you can't debate me because you don't know as much as me.
Well, that's a lie, but okay.
You have a smaller channel and a smaller personality.
I do have a smaller channel. I feel like my personality is bigger. Also, I'm bigger than he is. He's 5'7". I'm 6'1". Just a fun fact. Not that he couldn't beat me in a ring. I'm not saying I could beat him physically. That's not what this is about. That shouldn't be at all relevant. He's just a short little dude. I think maybe that is a contributing factor because he's a tiny little guy. Tiny little guy. Anyway, nothing wrong with short men. You know, short kings. I'm an ally for you too. But I'm just saying. I feel like he wouldn't appreciate me calling him out for that. So, Nomadic Wanderer, thank you so much. Good to have you here. We know he's all talk. Look at how he ran from Ironton when residents started calling him out in the street for calling them toothless rednecks. Now that's fair. He did not engage physically, and to be fair, I wouldn't either. Right? He had a very submissive posture when he's being yelled at, which is kind of the correct move. I'm not going to be upset at him for just being like, I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. This is not, because he's not wrong, right? But also he's like, oh, let's fight. Oh, in the ring, which again is the correct place to fight. So I can't really call him out for that in the interest of fairness. But yeah, his whole like, oh, I beat you up in the streets, to me is really funny when he's like, oh no, I don't want to fight anybody in the streets. I want to do it in the ring. That's not. I don't think that's okay. Sure, bud. Sure. Anyway, wait. Archangel has proof of what? What's Archangel saying? What's he saying? I gotta know. His stuff is always entertaining. It's always hilarious. Wait. Proof that he wasn't. Oh, I'll never find it. It's fine. Okay. Ian Cook, thank you so much. Oh, you're gonna trigger that. Oh, you jerk. Thank you though. 31 Kilo. 31 Kilo is dog handler, right? I remember when I was in, they changed it from being sort of like MPI is a so MPI would be Victor 5. So I'm technically 31 Bravo Victor 5, like 0, 1, 0, 2. I don't know. There's a whole code for it. And it used to be like a designator or something, but they made it its own MOS. There it is. It's amazing. As a 31 Kilo, I'm gonna address this because I can. As a 31 Kilo, what you might want to do is try to get warrant officer to go 31 Delta. Or actually, you could just drop a packet to go 31 Delta regardless, because CID is usually just like, send us your packets. It's time consuming. You might have to pay money to get all of your information that they're looking for. Sometimes they lost my packet, and I was like, you know what? There's kind of just want to go civilian, because there's better money there. Like if I'm going to be dealing with murders and, you know, a lack of consent, I'll be careful with my words here. And all of the work that goes with it, because there's so much work. I kind of want to be getting real money instead of army money for that level of work and the level of involvement. I love the job. It's just financially, you know. But warrant officer makes good money, and it's not a bad call. You don't have to go warrant officer, but it is an option if you want to run a department. But yeah, as a 31 Kilo, there should be no reason why you couldn't submit a CID packet and do that if that's something you are interested in. Keep in mind, though, there's a lot more than just interrogation. That's one part of it. And I hope you don't mind looking at dead bodies, to include babies. That was a fun one, seeing that case. I did not work the dead baby case, but I saw the autopsy. Wow, what an experience. Very educational, very interesting. Most people would not want that. Butch Cason says if he hasn't accomplished anything, then why did the deputy resign? I think you might be confused in your words there. When you accomplish anything, I don't know. Deputy, who are we talking about? Who are you talking about? Doesn't make sense. Anyway. Frank Barry, thank you so much. Says Chille versus Glen Serio, mutual combat for channels. Nah, you stealing from my community post. I would love to see that. Army money is only worthwhile if you stay in 20 years. Then Army money keeps coming in. That's what my dad did, says Alex Sargent. You are not wrong. Now, if you're an officer, Army money is pretty good. But as enlisted, yeah, if you make 20 years, you can retire at 40 and you get a continuous paycheck for the rest of your life, it's a pretty good deal. It's a pretty good deal. 20 years in the Army is a very long time, depending on what you do in the Army, to be fair, depending on what you do. But anyway, Army is such a very, like, people are like, oh, the Army, it's a lot. There's a lot of different things you can do with the Army. Anyway, I get very distracted by all that stuff. So let's keep going over what he said. He being Chille.
You're the parasite on the shark's belly. I'm sorry, wait. No, I didn't see that.
Hold on.
You have a smaller channel and a smaller personality. You're smaller in every way.
Well, that's a lie, but okay.
You're the parasite on the shark's belly. And more than that, you're a coward.
Says the guy who won't come to the channel that he begged for a debate with. That's fine, that's good. Coward. Chille, you coward. What a fool.
I'll keep making content to give you a platform. Woozy?
Woos? Does he mean wussy? I don't know. He's trying to attack, and it's hilarious. It really tells me a lot about him. It tells me he's an idiot.
And you'd be worth me being sore for a few days. I'd hold you down till you beg to be let up. And you can spin that, he's gay!
Literally never said that, but okay. He's the one who's very upset about it.
Outside of a legal arena, I could end you, and you couldn't stop me. I wonder what it's like to need me! To have any kind of relevance. I'll never know. I'm my own man. You're a parasite and a little woozy. Okay.
I'm pretty confident he's trying to say wussy and failed. Commentator Auditor, thank you so much. Says, Blue, the guy he was talking about, the deputy resigning, Chille made a claim earlier this evening that Deputy Spoljaric resigned from the allegations of SA. I doubt that actually happened based on everything that Chille has said so far. But Archangel of Truth, what does that even mean? You're typing it out. You can take the time to check your comment and make sure it makes sense. Anyway, so he's right now. Chille's kind of still in the legal arena thing, right? He's like, "I'll take you on a legal arena." It's kind of what he's implying. Okay, that's fair, right? I'm not going to agree to it because I'm not an idiot, right? Fighting him, I'm a little out of shape. Fighting him is not going to make him right about law. It's not going to make me right about law. That's the whole thing. Oh, I see what Archangel Truth said. That's hilarious. Professional interrogator, blah. Ha, BB, you probably interrogated the canine units of which dog chewed up the couch. No, because our canine units were actually very good. The interrogation I did were about real-world crimes by civilians and soldiers. People ended up in jail because of my hard work and ability and skill. Okay. Oh, I keep him around because he makes me laugh. All right. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he sends another one.
Absolutely not. You're the smaller channel. Ow! I know you're new and dumb.
No, I've been around for a while. I'm not the one begging to debate him. He's begging to debate me. So it doesn't matter the size of my channel. He's the one that cares a lot about it. I don't really care. I'll do it. I'll happily do it. But I can make content about him either way. I can prove him wrong without a debate. Team Skeptic made an absolute fool of him already. I don't need to do it a second time. I will. I'll be happy to do it. But he's the one making the request, begging for it. Oh my God, he wanted it so bad. Oh, it was so good. Anyway.
The smaller channel goes to the bigger channel. Just like I went on Team Skeptic's channel because he's the bigger channel. You're a coward, dude. Stop wasting my time.
You came to me. And no, the smaller channel doesn't go to the bigger channel. The person requesting the debate either goes to a third party or goes to the person he's requesting the debate from. Now, if all parties agree, you could go to the smaller channel. But generally, the rule is if you are begging for the debate, you don't get to make the rules. You can, there can be a little back and forth about what those rules are. But it's sort of like a duel, right? Like the person who requests the duel. It's not the person who requests the weapons of the duel. You know what I'm saying? Right? This is basic stuff. This is historical stuff. Like, let's try to be with it, man. This is. I don't know where I don't understand his brain. I really don't. I am Iron Man. No. Anyway, let's keep going. There's so much goodness.
You're a coward, dude. Stop wasting my time. Because I'm not a coward. I fought world champions and debated scholars. I'm not afraid. You are, though. That's obvious.
The question is, whoa! Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hit the wrong button. It's fine. The question is, did he lose? Now, this is part of his claim, like, oh, I fought in MMA. Blah. I don't think he did. I think he's fought people who are in MMA. Because he used to work at a gym or run a gym. I don't know if he ran a gym or worked at a gym. He worked at a gym, so I assume some MMA fighters came in to train. He probably fought them. Did he win? Well, he didn't say he won. He says he's debated scholars. Doesn't mean he was smarter than them. Judging by what we've heard him say about all this stuff, I think he wasn't. But I can make those claims too. I can be like, I've served alongside generals. Doesn't make me an officer, right? Kind of crazy, huh? I worked with CID agents. Doesn't make me a federal agent. I was an MP assigned to a CID unit. It was an MP detachment. It's really cool stuff. All right, it's sort of like that. I can make those claims, but I also see right through them. Come on, guy. Be better than this. You weren't expecting this from me. You weren't expecting me to be able to address all of your nonsense, and here we are. Oh, and it's so easy. But let's keep going. I respond to him. You sure do love turning it to violence when you can't have your way. Why is that? Surely if you were confident in your information, you wouldn't need to be so aggressive about a challenge to it, right? I don't care if you're gay or not, which is true. I really don't. It makes zero difference in my life. But I've never known a straight man that wanted other men to call him daddy while dominating them. I don't hate this. I don't hate my responses. I'm pretty proud of this, honestly. I've already agreed to debate you multiple times. I'm not sure how you keep missing the message. And then, of course, since he sent a ton of messages, I respond again. You contacted me, champ, and now you're running? Imagine thinking that makes me the coward. What a laugh. Right, because he's like, oh, you're a coward. I'm leaving. Stop wasting my time. Bro, you're wasting my time. You came to me. I don't know what to tell you. Like, imagine being like, do this thing. You're not going to do it. Stop wasting my time. Bro, you're wasting my time. You're wasting my time. Mine. Liza Combs. Make a signing of a big blue pig with ox horns for a patch. Yes. Tesla Bitten says, I live very close to Ironton. Just checked the local news about Deputy Spoljaric. And Spoljaric, I don't know where he's from. Where that name is from. So it might be a soft J. I don't know. Didn't see anything. I'm going to keep an eye out. And I'll call him out if it's not true. For sure is he. But I'm getting distracted.
You call me sweetie. Do you want to use words like that?
I mean, obviously I do, because I did. Where's the confusion?
I'll let you know that I can beat the effing S out of you in 15 seconds. That's a fact.
But it doesn't make you right about Terry versus Ohio. No, I'm not. 15 seconds. I'm pretty sure I could last for 15 seconds easily. I'm not saying I'd win the fight. But I could last for 15 seconds. Don't worry about it. But it doesn't make him right about law at all. I don't know why it would. Anyway, and people are making an argument for him, like he'd beat you up. Cool. But why is he wrong about everything? Red herring fallacy. Wrong. Anyway, I love me some logical fallacies.
And I love violence. In the proper arena. With a waiver. Legally. I love fighting.
Yeah, we can tell. Thank you. I didn't need your obvious information, but here it is.
But more than that, you're no match for my intellect or my knowledge,
I'm sorry.
especially on Terry vs. Ohio. Then I will send you a link and you can join me on Friday at 6 p.m. We don't need a moderator. I'll be a total gentleman and give you equal time, if not more time.
Yeah, he's never done that before, but surely for me, he would have done it, right? Surely. Also, I think we've clearly established that I know more about him on Terry vs. Ohio. He got a lot of things wrong. And, someone tried to call me out on a video I made about Terry vs. Ohio and Chille's statements. They were wrong. They took my words out of context in an attempt to be right. Obviously, it didn't work, so I might make a video on that. Basically, they said I was calling out Chille for saying that the judge in the case, so Chille was like, oh, the number of times that that Terry and crew, Terry Crews, I'm sorry, that was not intentional, but it's a solid joke. The number of times that Terry and his crew walked by that window keeps going up in the case. Okay, first of all, the number of times was addressed twice. The defense attorney said it was an amount of time. And then the attorney for the prosecution said it was, no, it was more than that. Those are the only 2 times it came up, with the exception of the judge saying, how many times was it? It was like 2, 3, what was it? There were some discrepancies here. It never gets addressed. His question is never answered for that specifically. So the judge asks a few questions. The 2 to 3 times is never actually addressed. The judge is not saying it was 2 to 3 times. She's asking, he's pointing out that there is a discrepancy in the numbers. So my statement was correct. Chille's statement was wrong. And then you have rights, cops have duties. I think was the name of the channel. A known troll around these parts made a video of being like, ah ha ha, he's wrong. No, you didn't look at the whole thing. You got to do that. If you want to address this, you have to look at the whole thing. Anyway, I might make a short little video on that because it would be really, really easy. But I know I brought it up earlier. Let me keep going. Chille.
Hashtag overturn Terry vs. Ohio. You're making your way by making videos about me.
No, I was doing just fine without you, but you're just making it super duper easy, but thank you.
I'm not making videos about you. Nobody is talking about you. Nobody makes videos about you.
It's funny he says that because I literally established that is not true. They're not making good videos, and Chille doesn't want to make videos about me because I think he knows he can't win that fight. He certainly can try. I wouldn't recommend it, but he can try. Mikhailov says, thank you, by the way, says perhaps Chille's wild swings in mood and temperament are due to some kind of possible legal substance. Just a theory. That has certainly been a theory. But I don't want to go into detail on that based purely on speculation. But I digress.
And that's because you have no mission. You have no purpose. Your agenda is to be a parasite in the belly of the shark.
That's not true. My mission is to address inaccuracies when it comes to law and law enforcement. And Chille is nothing if not a walking inaccuracy about law and law enforcement. He makes it very, very easy. So he's been topic of my content for like weeks because it's so easy. Oh, it's like I have to do zero work at all. It's incredible.
When I invite you in on Friday night, you try to make any excuse you can as to why you don't have to show.
No, I definitely wanted to be there.
And then you call an alpha male.
An alpha male. All right, calm down, bro. So, fun fact, alpha males don't have to remind people they're alpha males. People will know. Not that alpha males are a real thing. It's based entirely on a bad study on wolves that was retracted. It's such a dumb thing. Anyway.
You'll try to make any excuse you can as to why you don't have to show, and then you call an alpha male sweetie, and you wonder why he says he'll beat the effing S out of you.
Yeah, so normal people can handle being called sweetie. I don't know what to tell you. They don't have to resort to threatening people with violence. But what do I know?
Clearly, keyboard warrior and a coward.
I'll tell you what. I would have called him sweetie to his face. And I kind of want to go to Ironton to do it, but I'll tell you, if I was in Ironton and he was there, I would absolutely call him sweetie to his face for the laugh. I might call him. I think I have his phone number, actually. I might call him, just call him sweetie. But that might be harassment, so I won't. It's tempting, though.
Are you going to show up on Friday at 6 p.m.? Or am I still wasting time? Is paragraph... What? Am I still wasting time is paragraph. Imagine that I'm busy because I'm on a mission.
What does that mean? I don't even know.
I know you have all day because you have no purpose in life. I'm busy.
Busy being dumb. Whoa! Hold on, I got something for that. Took me a while to get to it, but we got to it. It's fine. I don't have no regrets. No regrets.
Friday, 6 p.m., and I'll send you a link. Do you confirm, or do you run? Don't call a full-grown man sweetie.
Freedom of speech, bud. Don't know what to tell you, but okay. Now, like, he's the government, so it doesn't quite apply, but, like, if you're going to claim freedom of speech and then be upset that I'm calling you sweetie, I really don't know what to tell you. I'm going to keep doing it.
And if you do, make sure you're on a keyboard across the internet. In real life, I wouldn't tolerate that to my face.
Is he being conditionally threatening? Why, yes. Yes, he is. He's establishing that if I call him sweetie to his face, he wouldn't tolerate it. And presumably that means he would be violent against me, which is kind of why I want to test it out. It's not a good choice, not a good decision. It's not smart, but gosh, do I want to find out. Really want to find out. I'm not a bad runner. I got longer legs than him. I'll run from it. If he's going to try to assault me, I'll run from it to the nearest police station, file a police report, get him put in that, what he would call a dungeon. I have no problem with that. I'm petty like that. You commit a crime against me, and I don't like you? Is it petty to report a crime? And a real crime? Not just like I think this is a crime? I feel like it's not. But I would absolutely call him sweetie too. Well, would that be considered a fighting word? Because I know that it would make him angry. That's a good question. I'll have to think about that. Anyway, Life Rider can't even understand the animated voice. I do apologize, but fortunately, the words are on screen. It should help. I'm having too much fun with the baby voice, though. Like, I gotta. Unless everyone else is having issues. I tell you what, if you want me to just give him a different voice instead of the baby voice, I will happily do that. Let me know. I will ramble for time until the chat catches up. But I feel like sweetie does not count as fighting words. Could it be disorderly conduct? Because I would know that it was going to upset him. Would it be harassment? Does it have to be reasonably upsetting? I don't know. It doesn't really matter because I'm probably never going to see him in person. If I did see him in person, gosh, that sweetie might slip out. Intentionally or not. Probably unintentionally. Wink. Maybe. Crazy about musicians, thank you. Says, Chille has propelled you to such fame that you seriously need a monitor for your live streams to ensure you don't miss coin toss super chats anymore. I know. It's just a little, like, Raspberry Pi device that just tells me. Yeah. We've run out of the coin tosses, though. There is a limit. There's a limit to how many of these I will do. Change the sweetheart to change the sweetheart. There you go. There it is. Caveman voice? Oh, I feel like that's a little too close to, like, mentally ill. And I don't really want to get too close to that line. Butch Kaysen says, as it may hurt your pathetic little heart to hear. Sweetie, no. Oh, yeah, there it just comes out of me. I can't control it. I very seriously doubt Chille thinks twice about you and your irrelevant rhetoric. Well, you spelled rhetoric wrong. I'll tell you that right now. Good job. Good try, though. I appreciate the attempt. He certainly cared during this. He cared very much. But maybe I'll just talk like this today. Limit is when it's gone. Hey, I try to be responsible. I see the problem is it's not that I couldn't, it's that I don't want to set an example for the more impressionable audience. For example, our boy, I've already forgotten his name. Butch here. He seemed like he doesn't do a lot of thinking for himself. I don't want him to be inspired by bad habits, right? I think he's already struggling enough. I do not want to introduce more into his life. So unfortunately, there is a limit to this. But, yeah. All right. I think I'm going to do... J-Car gets it. J-Car got rhetoric right. Hooray! Wait. Yay! You earned it. You earned it, J-Car. I appreciate it. Thank you. As for our boy Butch. Sorry, bud. I hate to do it to you. I really don't, though. But anyway, I'll just give him this voice. Archangel Truth says, I triple dare you, BB, to face Chille Decastro in a ring wearing boxing shorts saying Sweden on the back of them. No. It's a weird fetish, but I don't kink shame. It's fine. All right, I'm going to give him this voice. Let's see. Oh, here we go. This is one of my favorites. Don't call a full-grown man sweetie, and if you do, make sure you're on a keyboard across the internet. In real life, I wouldn't tolerate that to my face. But you wouldn't do it in real life if there was nobody there to save you. What are you implying? Now, folks, this is not the first time he's done this to somebody. He's made some very potentially threatening statements to a woman in Alaska that actually got him a restraining order, which I think is kind of hilarious. Not because that's funny. It's just like, bro, did you not learn your lesson? I do want to contact her. Before I release that story fully, I do want to try to contact her to see if I can get a little more information for the full context of the thing. But, yeah. Why would someone need to save me? What would they be saving me from, Chille? What are they saving me from? What are you planning? Is my life in danger? Wow, that's not a good look for you, bud, for someone who hates violence and will disassociate people with violence. Anyway, you're making videos about my contact. It's conduct, actually. You're on my nuts. Oh, let me make sure you guys see this fully. All right, now that you can pause on that. You're on my nuts. I'm not on yours. That's, again, like, I don't swing that way. There's nothing wrong with swinging that way, but it's weird that you're trying to imply that I do. I don't know if you have these cheekbones, I don't hate them. Okay, I do not look as good without a beard. I'll tell you that right now. So I'm not at my best. But it's kind of a little. It's like a modern Brokeback Mountain, like an urban Brokeback Mountain in here, and it's just okay. Like if that's sure. I don't really understand it, but okay. Oh, more threats of violence. Let me just check to see if I'm just shaking in my boots yet. Nope. How is it exactly that you're still confused about this debate? You came to me begging for it, just like I would expect from someone who feels like my videos threaten the misinformation they rely on for money / attention / relevance / etc. Here's how this works. You're clearly scared to talk to me in a fair environment, so I will continue to produce content, and oh boy, have I. That proves your errors, and if you'd like to have a chance to explain yourself, you may do so on my channel during a live stream. This isn't complicated stuff, although, having reviewed your content, I'm not exactly surprised that you're struggling with it. And then I address, because he keeps sending multiple emails, so I'll be in the middle of responding to an email, and I'll get another one, so I don't like doing it. About your contact. Do you want to try again? An adult wouldn't be able to control their temper, champ. You conduct yourself in this manner because you're a child who needs to rely on ad hominem fallacies to feel like they've accomplished something, despite all evidence to the contrary. Enjoy my continued videos on your errors. I look forward to seeing you on my channel in a live and fair discussion. Now, before I keep going, Alex Sargent, thanks so much, says he deserves the voice of Beaky Buzzard. Beaky Buzzard. Beaky Buzzard. Beaky Buzzard. Beaky Buzzard. I recognize it. I don't remember the audio.
Now, kitty, sit I want your.
Oh, I think I know.
No, I'd rather not.
No. I mean, I could work on it. let me test it out. Make it. No, I can't. I got it. I'd have to work. It's fine. Anyway, let me keep going. Wrong. I'm the big boat, and you're the little boat. Okay, that's kind of okay. You're not equipped. Don't know what that means. And you don't have the following that I do. Remember, I had 300,000 subscribers on TikTok. I just started YouTube 2 months ago. 2 months ago is a lie, I do believe. Let me check. This would be April. Let me check his channel. We can check this live. It's really easy. When did he start? Lost. Now, remember, folks, him having more subscribers does not make him correct. All right, his oldest video. If we scroll down, bear with me. We're already at 4 months, 6 months, 9 months. 1 year ago. Does it have an actual date? There's Pilot. The 2016 Pilot. Does it have a date? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, he's been doing, his YouTube channels exist for at least a year. So this idea that he just started on YouTube 2 months ago, that is a lie. It's a lie. Yay! It was that easy to prove. And yet his subscribers will still defend him. That's an easy lie. That's one of the easier ones. I don't know why people are still confused about him lying to your face. He's doing it. He's doing it. Anyway. You're the little guy. You're the little bitch. You meet me on my page. That's how this works. Well, it would if I really cared that much. Also, Rennie Confirms joined July 28th, 2020 on his channel. So he started YouTube 2 years ago. A little under 2 years. So that's a lie. He said 2 months. See that? 2 months. Not 2 years. Caught you in the lie. Super duper easy. Try a little harder than that. My God. Also, I've seen nothing to confirm that he actually had 300,000 subscribers, but that's the whole thing. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Oh, Archangel shoot. That's strike one. Strike one of 3. Careful now. I might miss one of the views. Although I already have the views. It doesn't really matter. I can just get rid of you now. Joke's on you, crazy. Anyway. Not how that works. He came begging to me. So, I care a lot less than he does. And if that's not the way it is, then we're done talking. Keep talking about me. Oh, by his permission. Thank you very much. Don't know why people are complaining still. Maybe you'll be able to grow your contact if you keep talking about a real leader. Yeah, well, maybe I will talk about a real leader sometime. Probably after you, you know. Once I'm done with you, I may consider that. Let's see, where was I? You're a coward and a biatch. I'm not threatening you with violence. Okay. In my presence, if there's nobody around, you never speak to me in the manner of what you have. Because we both know it would happen. I would trash you. That's violence! That's a threat of violence! Objection! What on earth are you talking about? I scared some of you? I bet I did. I didn't threaten you with violence, but I would trash you if you said it to my face. Sweetie. How dumb are you? That was the same sentence. My God. Anyway. You would have to ask me to let you off the ground. More confirmation that's violence. You would be at my discretion. You're a keyboard warrior and a punk, a little biatch. There's no other way to see it. You've wasted my time. Yeah, I know how to get under people's skin. It was really easy. Anyway, there's more. I'll keep making contacts so that you can have an existence. Yeah, I've been doing fine without you, but thank you. You can't make it without actually attaching yourself to the shard. You're exactly a parasite. Chille. Hashtag overturn. Oh, Terry vs. Ohio. I love that he thinks he's a shark. Okay. Good luck with that. Cool. Oh, he has another email. Of course he does. We are near the end, by the way. Sorry. You make videos about my content? Obviously, there's a typo from talk text. Obviously. Oh, yeah, obviously. But see, you already knew that. But you're a biatch. So you could have called me champ to begin with. Yeah, champ often isn't a good thing to be called by me either. Although sometimes I do say it in an endearing way. I'm very back and forth with that. It bothers me too. I know. Before I keep going, by the way, Janabella, thank you so much, says, maybe don't use such big words when communicating with a silly Chille. He doesn't look like he can respond to you. And I don't blame him for flirting with you. Oh, stop it, you. Sustained. We have fun here in my creaky chair. I bought a thing to uncreak it. Like a grease, I don't know. I just never used it. I put it somewhere and it exists in this space somewhere. I just gotta find it. It doesn't matter. I kind of grown attached to it. Let's see. You could call me champ to begin with, but instead there is the internet between us, and you're not in my face. You call me sweetie. Oh, I sure did, bud. And I'd call you sweetie to your face. Those are the words I'm trying to say. You wouldn't do that to my face. That's wrong. Good try. You simply wouldn't, unless there were cameras or somebody who could stop me from thrashing you, because I would thrash you. Oh, look, more violence. Not threatening me with violence, but here's some violence. Good job, bud. Come to Seattle sometime. I will say it to your face. We'll meet out in the center of, I don't know where. We'll go in front of like the city building, county courthouse, whatever. I will call you sweetie to your face. I'll handcuff my hands behind my back so I can't fight you, and I will call you sweetie. That's a promise. As long as I don't, my schedule's kind of busy, so I'll have to plan it out ahead of time. But seeing how bad you are at planning things, we'll see. But I'll do it. Let's see. Oh, this is good. I'm not a pacifist. For someone who's like, I don't believe in violence. I'm not a pacifist. Wow. I don't believe in nonviolence. Oh, it gets so much better. It's like that meme of what's this guy like WWE. Just, I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't worry about it. It's fine. When a man talks to another man in the manner in which you have, I would trash you. And more violence. And I don't feel bad about it. And I've been very honest about who I am. Well, that's actually not true. You've lied to a lot of people about a lot of your history and life and everything. That's fine. Who's paying attention? Me. I invited you to a live stream on my channel on Friday at 6 p.m. I've already given you a boost. I'm not coming on your weak-ass bitch channel. I'm sorry, biatch channel. Because you're scared. Because you're a coward, bud. That's why. Right? If this is all about helping me, why does it have to be on your channel? Because you want to control it. That's why. If you want to help me, you come to my channel. It's that simple. But if that's not how it's going to be, and you're a coward, please stop wasting my time. As I said earlier, I'll keep on making contact so that you can have something to talk about. Chille. # overturn Terry vs. Ohio. Now, I'm no expert, but I don't know that speech to text puts the ellipses in. I think he lied about that too. I could be wrong. This doesn't appear to be formatted like it's speech to text. Also, John Coyote, hey, welcome. Welcome to the Bacon Bits. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoy the content. There is a video about Chille sitting in the chamber right now for the members. That's going to be released probably on Monday if you want to go check that out because you're a member. All the other members as well. Jassa says, so there's an ad hom in every sentence? It sure seems that way. All right, here we go. And I respond, aw, sweetie. Oops. I'm sure you think so. You think a lot of things that are ridiculous, but don't worry. I fully intend to help you understand what you've gotten wrong. Hey, I'm just being helpful. Remember, your subscriber count doesn't make you right. It just means more people get to watch you get things wrong. And it doesn't bug me or bother me. You call me names. That's obviously not true because he's threatening to beat me up in the streets for calling him sweetie. Just shows you have to be a parasite. Not how that works. He's actually called me names more than I've called him names, I think. I'd have to check. I'd have to run the numbers. But if calling people names makes you a parasite, he's a parasite. Yeah, make a video about me to get attention. Hey, thanks for the permission. Well, I could trash you and never think about you again. Okay. That's a very big difference. You've been a waste of time. Stop contacting me. Bro, you reached out to me. You reached out to me. But okay. I didn't expect you to stop making vids about me because you need me. You need an alpha. Why? Because you're a beta male. Straight up, I proved that here. You didn't. You made a fool of yourself here. And it was incredible. Now, I gotta go. Good luck sucking off alphas. Again, he makes it a sexual thing between two men. Nothing wrong with that. But he was very offended about allegedly being called gay, which I did not call him. He took that out of context. And he thinks he may be protesting too much. Chille, I support you. I'm an ally. If you need to come out to somebody, I know we have our differences, but I'm here for you. Not a pacifist, not an intellectual, not a success. I forgot I said that. Oh, he may be chilly, but I'm spicy. Whoo! What exactly are you? Some might say a coward. Some might say a liar. Some might say a stalker. At this point, I had some information on him about his a stalking charge he received. Oh, so I threw that in there just to try to see what I'd get out of it. Either way, looking forward to your arrival on my stream. Honey, I don't need you. Also, Jenna, welcome to the Bacon Bits. Thank you so much. Good to have you here. Honey, I don't need you. I'm entertained by you. You're a minnow in an ocean trying to convince the sharks that you are too tough to eat. God, waxing poetic. I don't know what that means, but I'm pretty sure it applies to this. Anyway. What you don't realize is they don't eat you because they don't notice you. But don't worry. I'll see if I can get you some of the attention you clearly crave. And oh goodness, it looks like some of the sharks are starting to pay attention to him. I mean, he already got arrested once. That number might only go up. We're done, dude. And yet, here you are, still trying to save face. I don't know why I hit that. I'm sorry. Still trying to save face. Cindy, distraction. Cindy, thanks so much. Good to have you here. Welcome to the Bacon Bits. Hey. And yet, here you are, still trying to save face. Go on now. You're dismissed. First Amendment auditors, and he's done First Amendment audits. They don't like that at all. They do not like being told they're dismissed. I may have known that when I sent it to him. If you don't need me, stop talking about me. What, you gave me permission, guy. I don't know what to tell you. You've been on YouTube for 2 years. So have you. But see, I'm not doing this for fame and attention. I'm doing this because I enjoy it. The fame and attention, if I'm doing a good job, will come. That is not my motivator. I'm not doing this to become the most famous, most financially successful YouTuber. I genuinely enjoy doing this, but that's fine. Morenza, thanks so much. Says his threats make me want to call him Chille Decaf. He's acting like black coffee, but has too much creamer. Oh, hey, free speech, brother. I'll be at 100,000 subs by the end of summer. If you don't need to talk about me or others, then just create your own content based on your mission. Yeah, but my mission is exposing scammers and fools and people lying or wrong about law and law enforcement. This is 100% my mission. Like, you are feeding off of case law, one could say. Hey, bro, make your own content. Stop using Supreme Court cases. Right? Super simple stuff. You could literally apply that to your own nonsense. But that's fine. Nico Jin, thank you so much for becoming a member. Hey, what? I don't know why that's a thing. Tina Sly, thank you so much. Says Jose relies on talk to text. You have no idea how tired I was hearing ... from him. Oh, well, there you go. Maybe I'm wrong about that. All right, let me keep saying what he's saying. Say, you don't do that. You don't have a purpose in life. You survive by talking about others. You don't offer anything to anyone. That's not true. I offer actual educating content and information that is factually correct. You make videos about other people who are doing. What? Who are doing? While you throw peanuts from the peanut gallery? Yeah, that's not what's happening, but okay. You're a follower. I'm sorry to say it. I think you can be better and find your mission. I think you can be better and stop lying to people for money. But hey, you do you. I'll keep calling it out though. Our mission is, what's the point? You're just wasting your time and mine. You came to me. I have my mission. It's exposing people like you. Anyway. Shh, sweetie. You can go now. Off you pop. Have fun pretending you weren't too scared to debate me. Wait. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it is. And that was the last I heard of him. And maybe one of these days I'll send him an email, check in on him, make sure he's doing okay. I was going to go over more emails. There's another guy who emailed me about the Thin Blue Line, and oh my God, those emails were incredible. But I am out of time, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to have to be, listen, if you like me going over the emails, because the other emails I wanted to go over before I ran into incredible technical issues at the beginning of the stream, we got around it though. It worked out. If you'd like the email stuff, I really want to go over the emails because they're incredible. It might be a long stream though. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know in the comments down below. As far as Teresa, thank you for joining the Bacon Bits. Fantastic. You guys are great. You guys are great. But I do have to leave you, unfortunately. I hate to do it. I really do. It's been 2 hours. My God, the time flew. The time really, really flew. Fantastic. You guys are, of course, as always, just so incredibly generous. So incredibly generous. It's windy out there. My garage. She's creaking. And all right, yeah, people are liking the idea of going over the other emails. He must be the ultra geek Chad so badly. He's the exact opposite. That's fair. More long streams. Yeah, okay, so we might have to do a long stream in the future, like a long stream in the future. But I will have to prepare that in advance. I'm being told to check my super chats. Let me check. Okay, did that one, 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 did that. Oh, Mr. Wilson, that's fair. All right, I'm sorry. Thank you so much, by the way. It says, Mark Twain's advice, never argue with an idiot. You'll never convince the idiot that you're correct, but bystanders won't be able to tell who's who. Mark Twain did have some good stuff about idiots. He not a dumb guy. You know what I'm saying? A Dark Messenger, thanks so much, says, if they have to pay for info, they won't look. That's fair. What else did I miss? Nick Volt, thank you so much, says, BB is the best. Keep roasting finger guns. Ha! I get it. That's good. Your resident experimental physicist. Oh, yeah. Experimental physics. Love it. Let's see. What did I miss? Deep up. Boom, boom, boom. Tent Guy, thank you so much, says, mail him a pair of BDSM cuffs. OMG, I would effing die. That would be kind of hilarious. That would be... Would that be harassment? I don't know. It would be hilarious. Should I miss anything else? Just checking real quick. I think everything... no, a Dark Messenger, I already got that one. But thank you. Just beep, boop, 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 boop. Just going through. And I think I've hit the end. So if I missed anything, I'm sorry. But everyone, you've been phenomenal. You've been fantastic. You know how much I love these Friday streams. And I'm going to keep doing them. And I might add some Thursday ham hock streams, of course. Because those are a lot of fun. And they're super duper chill. And I don't have all these lights and cameras and things going wrong. It's just like, good luck, you know? Sorry, I just got a notification about one of the things I've set up for this. It's fine. Computer.
Yes, Sergeant.
Flip a coin.
Coin is heads. Drink.
All right, just a little sipperoonie here. Oh, Auditing America. I might re-release one of my old videos on Auditing America, just for funsies. But a toast to all of you. You guys are the best. So we'll see up there. And check my email. My emails. It is an overgrown garden. I have to tend to it. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. You guys are the best. I can't wait to interact with all of you again on the next stream. Hopefully Thursday, but probably definitely Friday. So with that out of the way, until the next time, ladies and gentlemen,